Yo, welcome back. You're listening to the Future Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sport, Be Told Sports Podcast. I'm King Hooley. I'm back here on the mic, and you know the vibes, man. It's Friday. Let's get it. You know who I'm with? The homie, my A1 from day one, Hollow Point.
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Man? What's going
Happy
on?
Friday to everybody, man. Happy. What's good? How's it going?
Man, it's going, bro. It's going. Let me turn the
Good.
TV off. Listen to some space stuff in the background. You feel me?
Oh
yeah. It's Friday, man. I'm happy to be back here. Happy to be with you again. Locked in doing this show.
Another week.
So it's another week, man. It's been a pretty crazy but productive week for me. You know what I mean? So just gearing up for big day next weekend.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Big things next weekend, so I'm just getting up for that.
Okay.
But I got it. But we have a pretty big weekend this weekend, so
yep.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you? What's going on with you?
Same old same, man. We're just trying to we're getting past all of this cold and snow. We've melted all the snow off, and I think we've seen the worst of the cold. We're coming out. It was like 50 degrees today. I didn't know what to do. I was like, should I wear the sweats with the legs up, or should I just go shorts with the long sleeve? I didn't know how to operate today, so I had shorts with the sweatshirt because I had to take the kids to school. So it was.
That's the typical dad. That's the typical dad.
Right, you had the dad outfit.
Yeah, that's the dad outfit. Sweats.
Yeah. So
the hoodie with the shorts on.
Yeah, my brother gets on me all the time. He says I just look too much like a dad. I was like, well, I'm a dad, so
exactly.
Whatever.
He's that way. I'm starting to. I mean, I'm really starting to embrace that. You know what I mean? I just don't care anymore. Walk outside. I have a as long as I have a shirt, pants, and shoes on.
Right.
I'm good.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You're welcome, world.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. You're welcome for my presence. But anyway, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. I'm King Cooley. I'm here with my main man, Hollow Point. We got a pretty decent show for you guys because we're in that little lull with the Super Bowl. We got a little. We'll do a little Super Bowl content for you, but it's not gonna be the analysis like you were expecting this week. You get it next week.
Yeah. Yep.
We're gonna talk some WWE. The Royal Rumble is tomorrow, so we're really excited about that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about that. And we're gonna talk about that Super Bowl stuff. But this is the point of the show. I hand it over to Hollow Point, and he lets you know where to find us on them socials. So Hollow Point, do you do?
Well, thank you very much, Sir King Hooling, and thanks to everybody once again for the coming back for another episode of Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. As always, you can find us on all of our socials. You can find us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. We also have a Facebook page, all Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. You can find us on Instagram. You can also find us on X, formerly known as Twitter. And we also have a YouTube where you can go there, like, subscribe, where you can get info on the latest lives. And all of our previous recordings are also on there from our previous lives. So check us out on there and hit us up on any of our messengers. We normally reply within 24. We'd like to hear from you. All of your complaints, all of your praise. We love all of it. Come support your boys. We appreciate the OGs. But
we don't like the complaints.
But however you bring it, long as you bring it, we really appreciate all your energy and all your effort. And we glad we were able to entertain and inform sometimes. So once again, hit us up and let us know how you feel. Back to you.
Man, all right, man. I appreciate you doing that as always. I don't like when you're not here because then I have to do it, and I'm terrible at it. I'm very bad at it. So make sure you come every week, and you're here to record with me. All right? Can you please do that?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. But anyway, man, as I said earlier, the WWE Royal Rumble is tomorrow night in Indianapolis. Of course, is the annual 30-man over the top rope battle royal where the winner.
Yes, sir.
It starts this road to WrestleMania. The winner gets the shot at a championship. Has to pick between the world champion, who's Gunther, or the WWE champion, who is Cody Rhodes. What are you most looking forward to in this Royal Rumble, bro?
Honestly, man, for me, this is probably this was one of the big four, and this is my favorite of the big four. I mean, even count WrestleMania is cool, but it's two nights now, so it's kind of long, and so it's kind of drawn out. This one right here is awesome because it's the battle royal, where 30 men enter one at a time every 2 minutes. It's cool because you get to guess who's coming in and who's coming in and what number, who's going to be the final four, and then ultimately who's going to win the Royal Rumble. And for those of you who are listening who aren't really wrestling fans, or who haven't watched wrestling since Stone Cold and all that stuff, the Royal Rumble is basically a battle royal. I mean, a bunch of people in the ring at the same time, and you get thrown over the top rope. You get you're 2 feet on the ground. You're eliminated. Last person left is the winner. So I'm most looking forward to that event, both women and men. The main events are the championship matches. I'm cool with, but I'm like, the Royal Rumble is the best because the winner gets a straight up ticket straight to WrestleMania main event. So that's why it's like, for me,
it's a very important event.
It's super important. It's something on the line.
Very important event. Very important event in WWE.
Yeah. But yeah, it's dope. It's probably, as a kid, I've watched it ever since I was a kid. So it's just that one always excited me the most, just because seeing them guys go over the top rope.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, that's far, man. That's like 15 feet. It doesn't seem that high until you get in there.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah. That's a big drop. That's a big drop. But those are big guys. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I definitely I can't wait either. I want to see. Do I really want to see Cody Rhodes and what's his name? Kevin Owens fight?
Kevin Owens. Yeah. Honestly, you don't want to see it because it's a little dumb. But I won't say dumb. Dumb's the wrong word. But I will. It's a little bit. It don't have the fire. Like they're trying to make it something that it's not really. So, but that being said, it's some fragglers naggers going to happen, and then Kevin Owens going to end up winning, and everybody's going to be like, "Man, I don't care." I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I don't care about it at all. Because Kevin Owens he's going way hard in the paint, talking about you helped Roman Reigns and I hate you and I hate Roman and he put me through hell.
It's a bit OD to me too.
Like, come on, man, get over yourself a little bit.
Like, dude, relax.
Yeah, go sit down.
Some big names in the Royal Rumble match itself. I mean, you got Jey Uso, you got Roman Reigns, we talked about. You have John Cena's back.
Cena's coming in. Yep. Cena. And you got, of course, Seth Rollins is going to be in there. You got Drew McIntyre. Damian Priest just said he's going to be in it. So, of course, Jey Uso said he's going to be in it. And it's just a bunch of everybody. Everybody who's anybody is going to be in that match. And I think a lot of times it's great because everybody has their roles in it. And for those, this kind of, when I was a little kid, everything was great. You just watching for the entertainment value. But as I learned how it actually goes, you have people that come in there just to be like the comedic part of it. You know what I mean? Just trying to make it funny. So like guys like R-Truth, he coming in he came in last year or 2 years ago during the Women's Rumble. And he came in.
I remember that.
He ran in. He slid in. He got thrown out. And then Adam Pearce, the GM, is like, "No, this is the Women's Rumble," and he kind of sent himself back. He was so funny. Or then he came in before, and he was like, he gets in, and like he brings a ladder into the ring and climbs up the ladder and reaches for it like he's in a ladder match.
He says he's wondering what he's gonna do this year.
Yeah, you don't know what he's gonna do, so it's always fun.
It's something crazy.
It's always something crazy.
I don't know if he can top the entering the women's Royal Rumble. But
Oh, that's so funny.
that was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
Who do you want to win it?
So who I want to win it? I want Jey Uso to win it, man. I love Jey Uso, man. That he talking about aura and swag and all of that, man. He got it. He got it. They messed around and gave him a mic and said, "Hey, you can talk, say whatever you want," and he's just been riding ever since. And it's just, that wave is big for him. It's kind of like they give him a taste of it just enough and then take it back from him.
Take it back, yeah.
So they want to see how much he could get from the crowd without actually giving him the championship. You know what I mean? Like they do that a lot of their top guys, because they want to keep him hot, and in their opinion, he's hotter when he's chasing the thing. Like if he gets it, everybody's like, "Oh well, F this dude, I'm out." Yeah, but as long as he's still after it, he's the underdog, and let him get to it and all that stuff. So I think that's the space he's in right now.
When he won the Intercontinental title, I was like, that was very the aftermath was that's pretty anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic, right? It was like they didn't have a lot of buzz after it, so that's cool. Yeah.
Like, oh man, he's gonna lose and he's gonna die down, but like whatever.
Right.
I want Roman Reigns to win it.
Okay.
Big Tribal Chief fan, dude.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too,
but
man.
Can't wait. So I want to see where they go with this bloodline thing.
So here's my theory as to why I would like it one of either Jay. He's a good candidate too. I think they are not done with the whole bloodline situation. We just don't know where it's going to go next. The last time we saw Solo come in after his loss, he was about to say something and they booed him out of the ring. He just dropped the mic and walked out while Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga was in there still. And so it's like, okay, well, what the hell does that mean? It's like, so we ain't seen him since. But in the meantime, Jacob Fatu been putting on bangers, and like his promos have been lit up.
My goodness!
And like he told Braun Strowman he gonna beat him from post to post, and did. Did. Yeah. Yada mean. No, when he said, as soon as he yelled out 5-2, he could have printed money. He could have bought anything. I buy that. I got it. That dude. Yeah. I'm telling you, he gained so many fans, even though he's supposed to be a bad guy. He gained so many fans since he started promoting, bro. He got it, man.
He's got it.
He's athletic. He can talk.
Yeah,
man. He get up and down that ring. He got swag. I'm talking about it's everything. He the prize, man. I feel like he's Umaga if Umaga was like 70 pounds lighter.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Umaga,
I feel like
it was kind of athletic too.
Umaga was athletic, but he was bigger, so he couldn't do everything.
Yeah.
Fatu, Jacob, shoot. He doing moonsaults, he diving through the ring, he doing all of that. So yeah, they put the strap on him immediately. If you ask me, but I think he's going to be the reason that Roman doesn't win.
I think so too. So who do you? So you said Jey Uso. You want him to win it. Is that who you think's going to win it?
No, unfortunately, I think they're going to give it to CM Punk.
Okay.
So, and I say unfortunately, but I don't hate if that's the case. I know because he's on his path is kind of like. It's main event or bust for him because one of his things is he's never been in a WrestleMania main event. Even when he was at his highest before he left, he's never main evented a WrestleMania. And I think he's going to call in a favor. Heyman owes him a favor. So I don't know. The intrigue is when he's going to call that favor in. So, and what's that favor going to be? So it's just like, he's got that in his pocket. And then he's already created this
War Games, right?
Right. So he's already created this angst between Seth Rollins, between Drew McIntyre, between all the guys, Sami Zayn. So you can tell it's gonna be real juicy when it come in. But I think at the end, it's gonna be him. It's gonna be Roman. Jay might be there, but I don't know. but I know Seth Rollins is going to be there. So I know him, Roman, and Seth are going to be 3 of the 4 remaining. I don't know if it's going to be Jay or is it going to be, like you said, Drew McIntyre or maybe even Sami Zayn. I don't know.
My guy, who I think is going to win it, and I hate saying this, but
Jesus.
Drew McIntyre.
No.
I know, and I hate it. I can't say.
I'll throw stuff, man. I'll throw stuff. If he wins,
I really hate this. I can't stand it, man, because
he's a sucker.
He's a sucker, but
yeah.
Imagine and people don't like him.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine if he does win it. Imagine the pop he's gonna get for winning it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going. I mean, they've screwed this guy for so long. Even when he beat he beat Seth Rollins for the world title, and then CM Punk.
No, he screwed himself.
Yeah,
he hung around.
I mean,
he could have just went to the locker
room. It's storyline though, right?
Yeah.
He's screwed. He's getting screwed left and right. Yeah, but he's been building momentum.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to culminate here at the Royal Rumble with Drew McIntyre. Unfortunately, fuck, I can't
stand him. I hate that.
Yeah, I hate it too. But we have those moments in wrestling, so where you just can't stand it.
Like, that's true. They want you to feel a certain way.
Yeah. You go high, you go low. They'll bring you back up because he'll lose. No.
I don't see it, man. You know what? And the only reason why I say I don't see it is because he did last year. He did the Money in the Bank and he cashed it in. We saw that debacle, and I think he won. Did he win the Rumble? No, Cody won it last year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I don't want him to win. I'm trying to create reasons why he doesn't.
It was hard for me to pick him too.
Yeah, because he doesn't deserve it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He don't. You're absolutely right.
He lost to CM Punk. I think he just lost to Rollins. So it's like he's in the bottom of the barrel in my eyes. But we're gonna see, man. That's anybody has a chance. That's what they say, and I'm gonna believe that. But I hope Jay gets it. But if I'm a betting man, I'm betting CM Punk. Okay. CM Punk. Oh, I even forgot about John Cena. CM Punk or probably John Cena. He's probably gonna be the 4th man. So we'll say Cena, Punk, Roman, Seth. That's your final 4.
Interesting. What about the women's Rumble? You know who I want to win?
Who?
Michin.
Yes.
That's who I want to win.
I love Michin. She is the best.
I love Michin for 2 reasons. She's good.
Shout out to Keith Lee.
She's very underrated. I love hood ass.
She's hood. Yes.
I love hood Asians.
Yes.
I love hood Asians. They are like
the best.
They are amazing. Great people. I love hood ass Asian people.
Well, she's mixed. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
she's Asian. She's Blasian. That's what she calls
herself. Is she? I didn't know.
She called her. Yeah. Yeah. I think her dad's black.
Shout out to Friday Siasu.
She labels herself the Blasian baddie. Is what she's the moniker.
What?
There. Yeah.
Didn't hear that. I never heard the second part.
Yeah. She used to back in the day. She was, she was indie for a while. But anyway, I can talk about her all day. I like her, man. She's cool.
She's underrated, man. She's amazing as a mid carder.
Yeah.
I wish she would have won that U.S. title.
She's got another shot tonight. Last shot.
Because I really don't like Chelsea Green.
No.
No, I don't. I really don't like Chelsea Green.
I don't mind her, man. I don't mind her.
No, whatever. I'm not a Chelsea Green fan. So I hope Michin wins.
Yeah.
What about you?
I want Naomi to win. That's who I want to win. Because she has been so close to the carrot multiple times. We know she's a former world champion, but I want her. And she's even had a WrestleMania moment. So it's not even about that. because I think a couple years ago they were in Florida and she won her title there. So I think she had her moment, but I think when I look at the roster of who and try to figure out the story of who did what to who and how would it make sense if they won, I think she makes sense because she can face Tiffany Stratton for the title because they got a running thing going on, or she can step up and face Rhea, which would be a cool matchup because that we ain't seen yet. So it's just the intrigue is there. The only thing is we still haven't cleared up the whole Jade Cargill situation, so it may not come to pass. So
see,
she might be the one who did it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I think she's the one who did it. And I think they're gonna try to pull like a jealousy angle.
Yes, easy. It's easy. Look, I feel like that's a low hanging fruit. I think they, in my opinion, they should use that to bring new talent either up or from somewhere else. And like, because imagine, so this is why I think that just to go side for a second. Jade Cargill is a beast.
Yeah.
Right? So ain't no girl gonna roll up on her and knock her out and push her down like that. You know what I mean? Like if we're thinking in reality, even though she trusts Naomi ain't gonna come up and just steal her in the face and push her down. That's not her makeup. That never has been. Right? But not Naomi, but daggone Nia Jax or even Tiffany Stratton could have hired somebody to get her out of the way, right? Just like, something like that. Because you can see two people pushing her down. Because when they saw her, she's like this, right? So that means somebody pushed her, that she saw whoever did it. And I can't imagine one person manhandling her and beating her down like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's crazy.
That's why I say it's hard to say it's just Naomi. So maybe it's both Bianca and Naomi or something.
I mean, if Bianca healed her, would be interesting.
Yeah,
that would be definitely.
Her song is already there. If you just listen to it, I'm on my own against the wall. I never needed none of y'all. It's all in there. Just listen. But yeah,
you all worry about this?
Yeah.
They're gonna slow it down and turn the lyrics.
Yep. But I as much as I want Naomi to win it, I don't think she's going to. This is who I want to win it. But I know how the WWE works. I'm pretty sure Charlotte's making a comeback and she's going to take it. Because they want to get her and Stratton in the ring right now because Stratton is hot right now.
Yeah.
And I know I figured that because we don't want to see another Charlotte versus Rhea at WrestleMania. We've seen that already. And Charlotte made a fool of her, to be honest with you. She beat the crap out of her, like psychologically, and she was too much for her, So I think Charlotte's going to come back and win. She's a beast. Much people want to say she only made it because of her dad. No, she got in the door because of her dad. Her dad ain't been nowhere since. She did all of her accomplishments are her own. So
for sure. I also have a surprise.
Okay. Yep. I see it.
I think she comes in at like number 28. And or
28,
maybe
you say? 28?
Maybe even 30.
Yeah, 20, I would say, probably 28, 29.
Yeah.
28,
and she comes in there and she shocks everybody with her return. Because WWE is good for this shit.
Yeah, real good.
Big returns doing WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
it's WrestleMania season. You got to pull all the stops out, man. That's what it comes. Sure. That's the biggest season. So.
But yeah. Oh yeah. It's she's been gone. She's been gone so long. They're not even mentioning her on TV.
Well, and they already mentioned that she signed. She already signed a new contract, so she's already good with that part.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's definitely her then. Yeah, it's definitely her. It's definitely Becky. The man Becky Lynch comes back and wins.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, cool, man. Cool. We got two, right? Oh, you already said Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte.
Shit. Hey, Super Bowl is coming up, man.
Yeah, it is.
Excited about it?
No. I'll be honest with you. I'm not excited. It's two teams that if they win, it's awesome. If they lose, if they don't win, I don't care.
Yeah.
I like the Super Bowl just in its own right. I don't care
Mhm.
who's there because a lot of times my team won't be there, so I'm always watching it just as objective observer. But I love greatness though.
It gives me a chance to be a fan.
Yes,
of the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
I like greatness, and like for the fact that Mahomes has got his thumb on the league right now and saying, "Come get me. You ain't you. I'm not gonna give it to you. You got to come take it." And you know, I like that. You know, as much as people hate on him, he ain't never did nothing that I hated on. You know what I mean? So I don't ever see no deflate gate or none of that crap in there. No scandals or nothing. So I don't understand the hate. They just we're tired of seeing them. No, I like seeing greatness.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I don't.
Fan.
I mean, and we're going to get into this later on. But before I get into this real quick, let me introduce White Mike to the show.
Hey,
better late than never, guys. Hey. Better late than never.
What's going on, brother? How's everything?
Been doing a lot better if I wasn't at that damn restaurant for over an hour and a half.
Oh.
And I do mean sit. Like we walked in and got a table.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
So we're not taking this to go. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Was it a surprise?
Yeah.
No, I mean it wasn't a surprise like that we weren't taking it to go. It was a surprise that it took them
hour and a half.
Yeah. Like this is somewhere.
So you should as soon as you came in there, water to drink, wings.
Yeah, I got places to be.
Yeah, give them the whole spiel right out of the gate.
So the people behind us literally every time the waitress, they had the same waitress we did. Every time she'd walk away, they'd be like, "Hey, can you get this? What about this?" Then they went over like 5 different discounts they could get.
Oh no!
I was like, God dang it,
Mike. Well, welcome to the show. We're glad you're here, man.
Yeah.
And then I tried to watch, but I was driving, and the wife wasn't a fan of that either.
Okay, well, don't admit to any.
So
we're live right now, so don't admit to any crimes you may have or may not have allegedly.
Don't do that.
Hands free. Propped it up on the dash. Hands free. Right?
There you go.
All right, well, welcome to the show, bro. We talked a little Royal Rumble a minute ago. You want to tell me what you knew?
Yeah. I'll recap it for you. I mean, I'll give you a real quick of. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania are probably the 2 best events WWE ever holds, hands down. I like Royal Rumble a little more. It's a little more fun, a little more interesting. So I picked Nia Jax to win for the women.
Ooh.
I think she's going to win. Now, I say that the to-be-determined person is still there. I mean, if they bring in, what is it, Stratton? What's her first name?
Tiffany Stratton. She's already a champion.
She's a champ.
She's a champion.
Yeah. Okay, so see, that'd be the only person they could have brought in to throw it off. But the TBD is still the,
Okay.
But I like Nia. I think she, she's getting up there in age, and I hate to talk about a woman's age on here, but at some point in a career, age plays a factor. Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
So I think this may
or in
be
this case, Mother Time. Either way.
Time. Yeah.
This may be her swan song, so that's why I think they send her out. Now, for the men, this is where it gets fun. I want Roman Reigns to win. I really like Roman Reigns.
Look at
that. I like Seth Rollins a lot too, but I want Roman to win. But this is the WWE. They got to have some kind of flair and some kind of dramatic and a little bit of drama. A lot of drama in this case. I think Logan Paul pulls it off just for the
I'm out.
The drama effect.
I'm out. I will flip my screen if that happens. I'm not. Ain't no way.
No way.
As much as I hate, look, as much as I dislike Drew McIntyre, I will, man. Oh my God, I just got an aneurysm. Oh God.
I didn't say I wanted to, I just, for the dramatics of it,
I think
I could see that happening.
Than his brother is a boxer.
He is, but he doesn't care, and that's what I hate.
Yeah.
Like he'll do this and then he'll leave for 2 months. And then he'll come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just doesn't care. He didn't. The boys hate him because, like you said, he thinks he's already better than everybody else.
Mm.
He doesn't ingratiate himself to anybody. He comes in and he gets shown a couple moves. He uses athleticism, but he never like, hey, what's up, man? How can you show me? I just don't like him. I just don't like him.
Okay. All right. So before we were so rudely interrupted by Mike's, coming to the show.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to knock a little earlier, but I sat there for a while. I was like, he mad at me right now.
We put your ass on timeout, son.
Mike, you're grounded. No, I'm just kidding.
Of all the people that should be put in timeout on this show, it's probably me.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep your dunce cap handy, sir.
That's been the word about of the week for me. Accountability.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you taking accountability, bro. Yeah. But you definitely. I'm gonna have to find out. We have to figure out something for you to do. I was going to show you some. Should I show him Hollow Point?
I mean,
let's get him motivated to show up next week. Give him.
I can hammer you with three. I can hammer you with 3 questions real quick too.
Speaking of, put those questions in the pocket. But I created something for you. You ready?
Oh yeah, please.
Boom. Let's go. Huh?
Where's my phone at? Get a
you
picture
gotta
of that.
show
I'll send it to you.
It's official. It's official. Huh?
Created something for you.
That's right.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go.
Look at you. And then you don't show up to work.
You should have put the.
I should take this back.
Hey, you should have put the DeLorean on that bitch. That would have.
Right in the background. Yeah, I should take it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a black parent, you a white bike. I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah. Why'd you?
I got you this, but I'm gonna take it back. What's up, Paul?
But I can promise you that's the area and the parents that I grew up. That's a white thing too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a Mobile thing. That's for sure. Yep.
That's a Mobile thing.
You talking about taking it back? So
yeah.
Stepson was on one the other week. I mean, he's 10. He got a little. Well, he paid for his PlayStation.
Okay.
To an extent, as a learning experience, he did not pay full for it. So he's like, "Well, I own the PlayStation. I bought it." I was like, "You paid for half of it."
You put something on it.
I was like, "And I gave you a PS4, 3 controllers."
And you don't own you don't own the internet.
Yeah. So I was like, so if I paid for half of it, what do I own? He's like, well, I own it all. I was like, well, you own the controllers, you own the system. I was like, well, I own the power cord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't pay for the power that goes into that mofo, do you? Yeah.
So we had a learning experience.
That's what my mom used to do that to me. She would take the power cord. She wouldn't even bother with the game. She would take the power cord. She was like, you can't play it if you ain't got power.
She would leave the game, take the controller.
Yeah, my mom would do that. Like she'd have you go off and do whatever, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go play. That's not yours tonight.
Right.
Because you turn the power on everything, and you ain't got no cord.
You got a cord. You just got to stare at it all night. It sucks.
Nope.
It sucks. Anyway, man, we were talking about the Super Bowl. We're talking about the Super Bowl in New Orleans this year. I know we're gonna give our our analysis on it next week because it's closer to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think this week, man, we could talk about like Super Bowl, like you were talking about earlier, Hollow Point. It's one of those days. It's like a holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a holiday,
sure.
and in where everybody comes together. We watch football, as a family, eat wings, drink beer, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And even if your team is not in it, you're still invested in watching.
Yep.
You're either there for the game, you're a sports fan, or you want to see who's performing at halftime, but you're there. It's an event.
Right.
And even most sports fans are there for the commercials too.
Oh yeah. The commercials.
You got to have them.
Right.
Dang. Should have did that. But let's do this. Let's do. What are your what was your favorite Super Bowl? White Mike.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Oakland Raiders. John Gruden first year in Tampa after leaving Oakland.
The one where you had all the answers to the test before taking the test. Was that the one?
That one.
Yeah, because Oakland didn't exactly change up the questions.
Yeah.
So, but no, I really like that Bucks team. You showed Lynch and Warren Sapp up there, and then you had Rondé Barber on the corner. You had Mike Allstott in the backfield. Who was the other running back? I can't remember the other running back now, but Allstott's just that dude. Like he's that big burly back there.
Yeah.
And I love that team. That was the one that probably one of my more favorite ones outside.
Are you talking about Ward Dunn?
Was Dunn the back on that team?
Done, right?
I think so.
That's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't remember if it was him or not.
Ward Dunn.
I think it was Ward.
So I know he was there with Allstott a little bit. I just don't remember on the Super Bowl team. If you're watching it in the comments, please feel free to
correct. Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the comments. For me, Super Bowl was the Saints and the Colts. I think it was Super Bowl 44. Super Bowl 44. Saints and the Colts.
The onside kick at the halftime.
The Tracy Porter pick six.
Tracy Porter pick six. I wasn't two reasons. Like being in that region, affected by Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Like us being from Mobile, like I felt.
It was hard not to pull for New Orleans.
It was hard not to pull for the Saints. You know what I'm saying? For me, not pull for the Saints, even though I wasn't a Saints fan at all. But it was hard for me to not pull for the Saints, but for the city of New Orleans. Because we know what happened there, so it was great watching that. And even though I didn't watch it in Alabama, I watched it in Georgia. I felt like I was from New Orleans when when they won that Super Bowl. So other than obviously the other ones where the Giants actually win, you know what I'm saying? This one right here is definitely one of my favorites. Is my favorite Super Bowl. As a fan, because you watching it, it's allowed to be a fan of the NFL, dude. It's so dope.
Another thing is not being a fan of New Orleans. It's you're watching it. Everything's went down. Being from Mobile, the region, and everything. You've got the beloved Saints, who we grew up. They were the Aints. Everybody had
with the bags on their head. Yeah.
So here you have
Billy Joe. Put your last name in here as a quarterback.
Yeah. You have the Saints over here who are doing it for nostalgia, and then you have New Orleans' favorite son over here on the other team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, Hollow, what about you, brother?
For me, it's the Ravens and Niners. I want to say it's 2000.
The Blackout Bowl.
That was the one.
I was at that game.
That was the one. So that was probably one of my favorite because it was Ray Lewis' last dance. So, and it was a good dance. I think he literally broke his arm, and he still fought through it.
Rest in peace to Jacoby Jones. He had a huge.
Jacoby Jones was a big part of that.
Yeah.
So they weren't supposed to make it, and then Joe Flacco came in and kind of put a stamp in the history. No interceptions that whole playoffs. He like 10 touchdowns, came in there and balled out. So that was probably one of my favorite ones. We had a big party and stuff. It was cool.
That was on my list too, but I was like, I had a feeling it was going to be picked due to Ray Lewis's. So
yeah, my family's chiming in, and they one of their favorites is the Rams versus the Titans. The greatest show on turf, the stretch, the 1 yard stretch.
I watched that video again today, and I remember watching it live, going, "Oh, he's there." And then as you watch it again, you're like, That man rolled a whole yard and then tried to stretch.
Yeah, he wasn't even close.
Yeah, every time I see it, like it's
he wasn't
further
close.
back. The ball is further
He
back.
wasn't that close at all. Like the dude, my man hit him at like 2 yards. He stretched it to another half a yard, still a whole yard and a half short. He wasn't that close.
He just moved the ball with his fingers. Like,
yeah. He started throwing it at the line. Like, I got it. You know.
He Michael Jordan.
You get made fun of in the background.
Yep.
Yeah. That's funny. Moments. Let's talk about moments. What's your favorite Super Bowl moment, White Mike?
So the one that stuck out the most is, and I mean, there's a lot of great moments, but the one that immediately when this question was asked, it came to my mind was Santonio Holmes back of the end zone, the pinky toe. Only thing holding him down.
I hate that because I wanted the Cardinals to win so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted Fitzgerald to get him, to
Yeah,
get him one.
Yeah.
But
that was a heck of a catch too, Santonio Holmes.
That throw and catch right there is,
And
then
I had the other one that came to mind. I figured it's going to end up when you take your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to go with the first one.
Speaking of.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
David Tyree. Definitely. The helmet catch. I mean, for big reason, a lot of people, tend to forget in that same play that Eli Manning was damn near sacked.
Broke a lot of tackles.
Yeah, he broke like 3 tackles.
He broke away from the tackle, and he just heaved the ball up, and David Tyree happened to be there. I remember that watching that. I was working, and I remember telling people this is the year they beat the Patriots, the undefeated thing too. I remember telling people like, hey, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna win this game. So placing a little prop bets in the kitchen, had a little bet on the side with the bookie. I didn't even want to take any tables, so I was like, you know what? If they win, I win big. If not, oh well. I just had a bad night at work. But
yeah, everybody's getting ready to take your tip money.
He caught that. I ran around. I believe Talia was there. You remember Talia? She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "He caught the ball. He caught the ball.
Yeah.
He caught it." They were like, "Oh my God, stop! There's people in there eating. They're watching the game too." Sorry.
Yeah. If for some reason you're too young to understand this picture, the catch is great, but it's the fact that an excellent safety is right there hitting him.
Yes. Yes. Like, and he caught the ball in between two play. It was like, who was the other guy?
Well, Sanders was in the picture, but I don't. Right. Was it? It wasn't Law. I don't think. I know Harrison was there. Obviously, he's in the picture making the hit, but
yeah, Sanders. Whoever this guy is. There was somebody.
Yeah.
So it was pretty dope, man. I rather enjoyed that moment. It's my favorite moment. Hollow Point, what about you?
Mine was not so great of a moment. Mine was the missed kick
wide right
back in '91. Wide right, Giants versus Bills. I played with the Bills on like the Madden game, so I like rooted for them for the Super Bowl. I was like, yeah, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, yeah, let's do it. I had my Sega Genesis. I'm playing with them, and I'm like, so I see them in the Super Bowl, and they was doing all right. They weren't doing too bad. Defense was holding up, and I was like, they drove down, and I'm like, if they could get in field goal range, they can kick a field goal and win it. And this joker comes in and misses a 46 yarder or 42 yarder. 42. Something in the 40. It was 42. And I was like, oh.
I remember, I'm going to share a story with my mom. As a Giants fan, growing up as a Giants fan, my mom was a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom was a Cowboys fan as well. She was poking. Yeah, they're about to lose. The Bills are about to, the Giants are about to lose.
Yeah.
Talking like just talking shit, being my mom, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as he missed that kick, I looked at her, she got him and ran there and walked in her room.
I'm talking about for real, man. I was like, come on.
Oh, no way.
I think this was my origin story why I hated kickers so much. This is my origin story right here.
Great like people, man.
42-yard kick. The laces were out.
Shout out to Scott Norwood. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I mean, I'm sure he's better than Ray Finkel.
Like look, like Dave Chappelle said, if he's not, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
So, a lot of Bills fans feel that way. Halftimes, man.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite halftime shows?
Well, there's only two answers or three answers I'll accept. But in my case, it is the Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, Mary J, Kendrick Lamar, all them cats was in there. There's a lot of honorable mentions. There's a lot of ones that are good, and I can dig. I'm a big fan of the Super Bowl halftime experience, so I'm cool with it. But is that one Michael or Prince? For me, that's it. You know, you're talking about the greatest ones all time. This one tied all my adulthood together. So I was like, all the songs they played, a song I was, was some of my favorite songs. So it's just, I was in it the whole time. And that freaking white control situation, that's like $1 million. He just had it out there. And it was like live working. That was insane. That was insane. Mike.
Yeah. I would throw a fourth in with Hollow Point that I would accept personally. And I'm a big fan of this fourth performer. But I'm the same way. Snoop, Dr. Dre, Eminem, that's the number one performance. Again, it ties together, from my teenage days to my adult life.
Oh yeah.
But my fourth one was, I like Justin Timberlake. I think he's a great performer. He's a really good singer.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, you got Michael.
I like that too. I'm a big Justin Timberlake fan. Yeah, he did.
He got a free titty that day. That's why it's your favorite.
No. He did
the latest one. The second one? The second one he did? Okay.
Yeah. Now, there was other people in that Janet Jackson one too with him. There was more. There was multiple performers in that one.
Yeah.
And I tried not. I didn't want that one to be mentioned because there was a big controversy on that with females.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be PC on our show.
Right.
I mean, for what it's worth, I missed the whole thing live.
I did too. I was watching, and I missed that section of the.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was deployed, and I did not miss a single second of it. Matter of fact, we was in the conference room watching it on the screens, and when it happened, it was like silence throughout the room. It was about 8 of us in there, and it was like for about 3 seconds, it was so silent. And then somebody out of nowhere said, "Is that her nipple?" And it was like, "Did you saw it too, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, I saw it too. Oh my god!" So that's what it was. Just like that. I think that's her nipple. Oh, it is her nipple. Oh, God. Yes. And it was like, and then our inner kid pervert jumps out.
Yeah. You deployed, of course. I understand. Get it.
So
I've been excited too.
Yeah.
Mine. You mentioned Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You mentioned, the Snoop and the Dre and that one. That was they're both really good ones. Michael Jackson was actually my honorable mention because I think his Super Bowl performance is actually what kicked off this whole everybody, superstars coming out and doing a Super Bowl performance. But one of my favorite artists of all time performed, and why this makes it one of my favorite, most favorite, because I just seen him like a week before that live.
One of the most memorable performances that you'll ever see
all the time, and even they say even God's a Prince fan because during his set, during Purple Rain, it began to rain.
You rained.
So, and that's probably one of the most memorable moments in the Super Bowl halftime, like ever.
Yep.
So, got to be the Purple.
One of the most talented artists in the history of music, and. I think he went before his time, man. He wasn't fully appreciated the way he should have been.
Oh, he could sing, dance, and play guitar at an elite level.
Not just guitar,
at the same time.
Yeah, not just guitar. He played like 17 different instruments.
Yeah. He's gifted.
Yeah, he was. I saw something about him. He was I think, classically music trained too. He was trained like all kinds of different.
And some of his some of the songs you think about, he was the writer too.
Yeah.
Nothing compares.
he
Like
wrote-
Tomato Economy, very, very popular. What was the one? Shaka Khan's biggest hit.
Mm-hmm.
Shaka Khan. Anything I look at you. That song.
Yeah.
Is actually on his first album. His version is on the first album. His version is always better than. I mean, that's a piece of Prince, bro. Dude was an all-star. You guys got any honorable mentions? Oh wait. I'm sorry. The all-stars, the reserves were announced. Kate Cunningham, Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jaylen Brown, and Pascal Siakam have been announced for the Eastern Conference. And for the Western Conference, we have Anthony Edwards, that dude. Who is this dude?
He said that dude. Alpero Sengun.
Okay, who's that dude?
For the Rockets. Alpero Sengun.
Yeah.
He's he's on the Serbian team with Jokic.
Okay.
Yeah.
James Harden, Jalen Williams, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama, and Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on these guys? You satisfied with this list?
No notes, man. No notes. Congratulations to all your first timers. If I had to say, by one of them, I don't know. It would probably be Sengun.
There you go. Yeah,
but that's being nitpicky because if you look at his numbers,
like the other ones, one of these guys are not the same.
Yeah, but if you look at his numbers, he ain't no scrub,
Okay.
So he belongs there, just like in the East. If you look at the East, if I had to say one would come off, it would probably be Hero, and then put Trey Young in there. Based off of numbers alone, Trey Young has better numbers than Tyler Hero. Just straight up. Trey Young leads the league in assists by like 2 assists.
Wow.
So yeah, I would replace him.
Well, Tyler ain't got nobody to throw the ball to no more now. Jimmy's suspended.
That's neither here nor there. You're not wrong. But like I talked to you before, I'm a big fan of congratulating the people who made it instead of talking about who didn't. Right. But we all know who the snubs are. We know they're talking about Sabonis in the West, and then Trey Young in the East, and then Kyrie Irving. Which I don't disagree.
What about the comments your boy made? Because he talked about certain people should be left off.
He's talking spicy.
What's his name? Kendrick Perkins,
sir.
Steph Curry shouldn't be an all-star. What you got to say to Perk?
Perk, hey, first of all, I just want to let you know, you're invited to come on the show anytime you want. You're welcome. You're welcome to come on. If you got time, Superstar Monarch. That being said, that was the dumbest take that I've ever heard among basketball analysts ever, right? The All-Star game is in San Francisco, where the Warriors play, first of all. Second of all, he got voted in by the fans. So how you gonna say he doesn't belong there when he got voted in by the fans? He didn't get picked by the coaches. He got voted in. So your point is moot. If you don't like him, just say that. Say, yeah, I don't like Steph Curry. He owe me money. Something. See, whatever it is.
Hey, man.
Yeah, he's just a hater. Don't be a hater just to hate. That's a stretch.
They think Steph Curry should let me in there.
How you gonna have not Steph Curry in there when the game is in his home, where he plays?
The biggest
that don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's currently the biggest star in probably the NBA.
The best player, basketball player in San Francisco.
For sure.
And you're not going to let him come on.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins.
You drunk, man.
Yeah. Just stop. Go to bed. You guys got any honorable mentions?
I do.
All right.
Mine's a whole. My honorable mention is the SEC basketball.
Ooh. Hey, I saw that list, bro. That's tight. And I want you guys to understand that my that only list takes football.
Yeah, I mean,
but this name for the SEC is only football.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can all agree because
that's impressive, bro.
I mean,
That's
we
awesome.
had
awesome.
Kentucky. We had Kentucky, the basketball school. We had Florida a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the extent of our basketball.
Yeah. That was it.
That was it.
And so the fact that these Tennessee came up with Bruce Pearl for a while. Then whatever. Then he went to Auburn. Auburn had good teams.
They had okay teams. Not
Pearl. Well, they had good teams like Alabama did. Good this year. We may be bad for 4. Good.
Yeah.
Well, now Pearl has risen Auburn up and keeping them consistently competitive.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We have Nate Oates at Alabama, who is consistently competitive there now.
Yeah.
Calipari, who left Kentucky to Arkansas, still don't understand why, but whatever.
I can understand why. They got tired of his voice there.
You got you got LSU. These teams, we've got a conference now that is more than one sport.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I like it. I think it's good for them.
That's good, man. That's gonna open it up to
for sure.
Who just like stuck on SEC and football. I don't know anything else. You know what I mean? It's gonna open it up for because, like, when softball came around, I was like, okay, yeah, they tripping. Like, what you know about softball? Why you rooting so hard for it? But like basketball, I kind of get it.
Yeah,
kind of get it. Alpha, what you got?
I got honestly just honorable mention for the WNBA's free agency, man. Kelsey Plum to the LA Sparks.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's gonna be something. And the Aces, they got a big name. You got Brittany Griner going to Atlanta.
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
A big name from Connecticut going to Atlanta. Atlanta's gonna be big this year, and so it's just a lot of movement in the free agency period for WNBA. Kind of interesting, to be honest with you. And then that's my honorable mention. Just the free agency period WNBA is about to ramp back up in about a couple months. So we'll see how it goes.
Two things, and I hope this happens because I understand with the WNBA, Nashville is trying to get a team, the Tennessee, and they're going to name it the Summit in honor of Cat.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yep.
That if that happens, like, I mean, I don't know what they have to do to like get it. I just hope it happens because that's a.
I think it's going to come down to a vote. I think for sure.
But yeah, if they need to pretend, if I need to go to Tennessee and pretend I live there for a little bit,
right,
and just to vote, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a dope.
That's a tribute. Yeah,
dope gesture. That's a very dope gesture.
Yeah.
What was my second? What was my other one? My other one was I forgot. Damn it! Hate when that happens. And White Mike already went. So let's go to shout outs. White Mike, who you shout out?
Oh, we're gonna circle back around to the first topic. So my shout out is Triple H.
Oh yeah.
He is already in the WWE Hall of Fame as a member of the Generation X, but he is now being put in the Hall of Fame as the game Triple H and all the other little names he has had.
Mm-hmm.
So he will have his own place in the Hall of Fame, which was announced to him by Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker.
All right. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'll point.
Shout out to the Pro Bowl. They tried to make it fun and interesting, I guess. It looked like a big version of Dave and Buster's, but whatever. Shout out for the attempt, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not going to say swing and a miss, but we'll call it a foul ball. How about that? We'll do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I saw it, and I was like, wait a minute. What is this? What is this foolery?
What are you guys trying to do?
What is this doing?
They're trying to, I mean, they're really trying. You know,
I say they're trying. They're giving it the best effort, really, so I can't get too mad at them. But at the same time, they're like, people are like, I don't want to watch this crap. Yeah, but it was like I heard earlier. It was like you watched what they had, the product they had before in the Pro Bowl, and you were like, this is stupid. And then you see what they got going on now, and you're like, that wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like the other stuff wasn't that bad now.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know what this is. They're playing flag football. What are we doing? So yeah, shout out to the NFL trying their best, putting their best foot forward. But
they listened to the NBA. He's like, hey,
yeah.
let's get it. They have a celebrity flag football game.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Kai Cenat and what's the other guy?
Speed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm out.
My shout outs. A shout out to Johnny. I always have to shout him out because tomorrow he plays in his high school football all-star game. So that's pretty dope. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for a couple more acceptance letters that rolled in.
Okay. So we got decisions to make, or what's the deal?
Yeah, decisions to make. Cal State Fullerton was another one. Still waiting on. He really was Berkeley, so still waiting on that. Okay. So once we get that, I'll let you guys know how that goes. Shout out to all of our day one listeners. Appreciate you guys. 5 years is right around the corner.
It is.
I might even drop this link to some of you so you can do a little pop-ins and say what's up, you know what I'm saying, on that 5-year anniversary. I don't know. We might do something cool, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pete. Pete got his gift in the mail.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Pete.
My boy for winning the fantasy football. As always,
our hero.
Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok, because TikTok's still around. Apparently, I just deleted the app like a dummy, listening to somebody on this show. Anyway,
don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. What you doing?
Don't
put that on me.
Don't
you put that on me.
You did.
You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me.
I found two. As a matter of fact, I found 2 phones that have the TikTok app on them. So, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
Hook them to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
you got the
25 grand each. You know what I'm saying?
Pass.
I'll let you boy. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. As always, make sure you do that. We appreciate everyone coming in and checking in on the live. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for everything, man. So for Hollow Point, for White Mike, I am King Hooley. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Rest in peace, Kobe. Out here. Peace.